Hi, Devon Sowell here, and today I'm going to show you a Panasonic RE-6137E, a little FM AM solid-state transistor radio. These things are pretty common. They're about a dime a dozen on the internet, and I tried to research when this radio was manufactured, and I couldn't get an exact date, but it looks like approximately 1969, 1970 or thereabouts. So when I got it very inexpensive, so I wasn't expecting much. When I unpackaged it, it didn't work when I turned it on. So the first thing I did is I cleaned and lubricated all the pots, all the controls for the on-off and the AM/FM selector. And once I did that, it did come to life, but the quality was very poor. I had to turn the volume all the way up to hear anything, and it didn't receive on AM, and the sensitivity for radio stations was poor. So when I opened it up, the first thing I found was a blown out speaker. And this is a real common speaker. It's a 4-inch, 8-ohm, 1-watt speaker that's used in many radios of this era. And I did have a spare up on the shelf that I was able to put in, and you'll see that a little bit later. The next thing was, of course, is it had some leaky electrolytic capacitors. There's a total of 11 capacitors on the circuit board, and I replaced all 11. I sourced the capacitors from DigiKey. I like to order my parts from DigiKey. Their customer service is fantastic. I got them 2 days later. And interesting thing about some of these capacitors that I replaced is that the most common capacitor on the board was 20 cents. For each capacitor, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. I think the most expensive capacitor that I replaced was $2.72. There's only one of those on the board. So I went ahead, replaced all the capacitors, put in the used speaker that I had up on the shelf that appeared to look good. Fortunately, one of the reasons I bought it is that the case and the knobs and the overall condition of the case was great. It's nice and shiny. It's got cool chrome knobs, and so it cleaned up very well with simple green and soap and water. A couple of toothbrushes on the outside. So here you see the completed repairs back in the case, and now let's have a listen, see what you think. Thanks for watching. See you later.
God will intercede. Come on back. Imagine that we could get it together and stand up for where we need to be. 'Cause crime won't save or feed a hungry child. Can't lay down